from divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, many of you are now realizing the profound impact of shifting personal and planetary collective timelines. As we continue transcending our three-dimensional plane and all the traumas we experienced in this realm, we can feel challenged beyond our human understanding, as moving into the fifth-dimensional soul levels can be testing and difficult at this time. Your bodies are shifting into a totally new frequency, moving into new dimensions never experienced before, getting accustomed to sounds, ways of being, and thinking that are new to you. Your body is being recalibrated, readjusted, and completely shifting at a quantum level. Even though we believe we are the same person, we are not. Many of you will feel the tremendous effect it has on your emotional bodies, for you are still coexisting at times with unconscious acts and situations while you retrieve higher levels of consciousness, love, and power. Choosing to evolve at a soul, physical, and quantum level is not an easy task, as we are literally leaving behind everything we used to be and know. We leave behind people that even if living in the same city, we will no longer cross paths with. For even though we have the physical illusion of living in the same place, we are not any longer, for many dimensions are coexisting within the same ones that are intertwined. We have left behind old layers of our egoic self, feeling the disconnection from who we used to be, for it used to be a big part of us. We are not leaving behind anything that belonged to us, for we are not our egos, but souls on a path of conscious remembrance and integration. As we continue balancing our ego, grief can surface as part of our inner work of leaving behind an old self, habits, relationships, and everything we consider to be a part of ourselves and our lives. Understanding grief when we move into higher levels of consciousness and supporting ourselves at a mental, emotional, and physical level is key to not fall into old patterns or escapism through addictions and other extreme feelings that may arise too. In these stages of detachment from an old self, disassociation can occur. Disassociation and divine neutrality are closed, but they are not the same, and we need to be careful not to fall into the first one, as it does not only involve looking at everything from an outer perspective, but also disassociating from it. We need to remember that all we have been and experienced is or was a part of us, accepting, embracing, and surrendering to all that we are and have ever been. We need to understand that denial of the truth of what we are feeling and experiencing is another egoic trait we need to avoid. Embracing our feelings from a higher and compassionate perspective, for us not to fall into disassociation or other patterns that deny what we are living, not to experience suffering, and therefore the mental transformation we are here to pass through if we are willing to evolve. Pain, when embraced, is our best teacher. Letting go is part of our nature, and the only thing that can help us embrace who we are becoming is surrendering to our feelings completely. As our ego dies, so to speak, we will embody our divinity, feeling at home again and whole, in alignment with who we truly are and our purpose. It is then that all anger, denial, and resistance cease, moving into a more peaceful and loving state of being. Learning mechanisms to focus on love, gratitude, and retrieval of joy is key to helping us move through these stages many are experiencing now, for it is part of the natural metamorphosis that we, as ascending souls, have to experience. Soul retrieval is key to working on forgiveness, retrieval of wholeness and peace, nervous system correction, DNA rehabilitation, and other psychological tools to help your mind refocus and heal, as well as physical ones, such as sound and acupuncture to release physical blockages or quantum healing, will help you to retrieve your well-being. As we focus on love, joy, peace, and harmony, our frequency rises and we detach from lower feelings, thoughts, and non-benevolent influences these feelings attract. Above all, be compassionate with yourself on this journey to become who you are, for each stage brings a challenge, but also a blessing, a gift in disguise we need to uncover and embrace. To all of you who are passing through these ego disillusion phases and timelines shift, all my love and strength to continue shining your light while you too transcend an old reality. May you always remain in your higher illumined hearts, beloveds, within infinite love from NataliaAlba.com.